Alright, let's have a look. Go back into Discord. What have we got? We got more chat. We got more questions coming in. Let me pop back into Discord while we have these little things running around. Well, does it have a hear sound radius that you can program? Like the AI can't see you, but it hears you and it goes to investigate. Oh, Dan, he's asking a question that needs a visual example. Shall I show one?
Yeah, you can show it in the TDS example, that Hotline Miami clone.
Where the hell did it go? Project? Where was it? Here?
Yeah, example project, and then the scenes.
Top-down shooter. Scenes. Top-down shooter. So, this one here. Let me put the volume up. Oh, come on. I was putting the volume up. That's unfair. Oh, this time you push. Oh, it doesn't actually push. Oh, come on, get out of it. So, he can't see me. Oh, no, oh, come on, you couldn't see me.
Wow.
Now that bloke heard the gunshot, so he's coming back. See, he heard the shot. He heard it. You done died, honey. Oh, I shot him in the face, he didn't know I was there. So, Lucky, do you buy bits? Because that's all I got from watching ads. Can't get more. Oh, that's the thing that you... Oh, come on! He was forward. How did he shoot past that wall? Now, look, that's what the gun was. Oh. That's this way. So how do you make it so he's not so accurate?
Can you repeat the question?
That's make him not so accurate. So sometimes his bullets go up or go down.
Alright. You can select the agents and increase their ping, for example.
So what do I do?
Ping, change it from 0 to something like 0.2. It's gonna slow them down. This is the actual accuracy, but they are a little bit more stupid now.
Yeah, but it's still... Oh, he's still accurate. He should be like a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
No, like in Star Wars, the stormtroopers never... Is it still too loud? Sorry, guys. Volume! What about it? So you can hear the lovely music. Yeah. I mean...
Well, to make them shake while shooting would require some coding, I guess.
Sanya says you'll buy it in time. He just needs a little. In time, I need my wallet to recover. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh. Ah. Ah.
You can just hold the button. Yeah.
I just realised I've got unlimited ammo. What are these things here?
Is the beat. Some of the agents equip beat at first, but when they decide to like look for you to attack someone, if they see a better weapon, they will grab it.
Ah. Oh, how did he get me?
Alright, maybe you want to press escape right at the beginning of the game. Right, press start and then escape immediately. Escape, escape, escape. Yeah, and now you can change the difficulty to easy. Nah. Okay.
Doesn't change the accuracy, but it changes the health or something?
It changes their ping. Like, it will take more time for them to understand what's going on.
Oh, he tracked me down and he killed me in the corner. Oh. You could set your player to be immortal. I would need my player to be immortal to win any type of game. So, it seems very straightforward. I was expecting this to be a lot more cumbersome, complicated, and have some weird buttons and stuff and scripts I would have to write, but it's a simple diagram. I mean, it's I think my head's just gone blank. You know, like a basic case diagram. It's UML at the end of the day. It's Unity UML. It's Unity markup language.
Yeah, that actually works automatically.
So it's very straightforward. So the hearing thing, because this was here. I was at the start, so I need to get myself. So let me kill this bloke because he's the one who can see me. So this guy can't see me. This guy here can't see me. And if I shoot, he now heard that gunshot and he ran off to see what was that. What was that noise?
Yeah.
So he heard it and he ran off to go, what was that
Now
noise?
you can hide.
Oh shit. So he can't see me, but he heard that. And he heard his mate shoot him, so he came to see what is he shooting about. There's a load of other kits that are specifically about hearing. Joris has done one, DevDog. There was somebody else did one, which was a real-time hearing AI. How many times could you? I could get him to follow me quite a bit, I suppose. So now I want this guy to come. Oh shit! All of them coming. Run away! He shot himself and he's running away. So. Oh. Got him. Reminds me of a possum we turned around loose at a storage centre. It was hilarious. It kept going round and round the building. So he didn't see me, but he heard it. Bang! That meant his demise. Right, so I want this guy to come. Whoa! He pushed me through a wall. That's pretty impressive. He pushed me
Yeah, he's
through a
strong.
wall. I nearly killed all of them. So yeah,
Yeah, you have to kill.
hey, we found a bug. The streams won't be complete without yet another bug. So, I mean, so that's... Where was that? That was the soldier behavior. And he's got a sea enemy, blah, blah, blah. Where's the here enemy?
Fresh meat, thank you.
Heard something. Here it is. So it heard something. And if we go back to the scripts, it was... Which condition is that? Is a perception condition. So... And... C block, C clops, C target. Here it is. Heard something. Heard something. Agent status is agent status. Heard something. Target is motion. Get default target. Suspicious position. Oh. And if is vector diff 3 distance is this one, then that one. Close distance, less than the close distance, or you could say. Then status is normal. Return false. Return true. Return false. Return true. Return false. False true. False true. Very small little snippets here. I was expecting something a little bit more complicated. But it's literally...
Altogether, it's complicated. Yeah.
So, my status is I've heard something.
Yeah.
And I'm in the distance of hearing it. Well, I'm not in the distance of hearing it. Then I'm false. But if I am, then I'm true. Is that what I'm saying here? Then get to...
I guess it's like
get to the target.
if you heard something from a far distance, then that far distance is your target. But if you actually reached the target, then you don't have to keep that as a target anymore.
Ah, makes sense. Fresh Meat says, I'm gonna get going and have some family time. Enjoy family time, buddy. Very nice asset, man. Very intuitive. It covers a lot of aspects I would think about while trying to make an AI. Let's go. Have a great stream, dude. See you again soon. See you again soon, mate. See you in Discord. You enjoy yourselves and don't do anything that I would do. I vote we add in demolishable walls so you can go through them. Yeah, me too. Busting through a locked door. Can solely see for a SWAT game to save survivors. I'm just going to sit here like after the stream and go through and read all of these and go, wow, that's really, I could use this for something. Oh, I know, I can see what I could use that for. Because at the end of the day, we're getting all of these, but they're just examples to get you going, to get you started. So they give you inspiration to then extend upon them or go, oh, I could use this for something else. Obviously, not every game is going to have a healing potion. So you're not going to have a healing potion. You're going to have something different. By the way, no one in chat can actually see what I'm looking at. So I'm sitting here talking, and you and I are looking at the screen, but everyone else in chat is like, "What is he talking about? He's just reading random things to himself." So this is what this is what I was actually looking at. I like the fact that nobody in chat was like, hey, by the way, we can't actually see what you're looking at, by the way, Messi. Yet again. So this is what I was looking at. I was looking at in the perceptions, standard perception conditions interface. We've got his, like we made our I like shoes behavior. So we've got this one here. This is the one that we had for hearing something. He heard something. This is targets a fake. What is targets are fake? Check whether the agent's target is just a dummy helper object or an agent itself. What condition would that? What would you use that for?
I have to remember.
Tenchu Stealth Assassin. That's a throwback. That is. I loved that game. Sea Healing Potion. Dan, I'm really going to need to sit and play with this a lot more. I really do like this. And normally, I've been given quite a few AI kits and stuff over the year to check out, do reviews, tutorials on, and many of them just either overwhelm me or don't inspire me. So this feels both, I can extend it and it doesn't feel like it's overly complicated. It's a very easy to use interface. Obviously we've identified a couple of areas that we could extend upon that, you know, happy to see any changes, you know, improvements, help that you need. That's what the guys here in chat are fantastic at, throwing in ideas all over the place. Also link to your Discord. Have you got a Discord, or have you got just your forum on the internet? You got your forum. Where's the link to your forum? You got it here.
Forum. There was a link to it.
Copy link address.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you, Freshie. You're not supposed to be here. Freshie, you said you were leaving. Spend time with your family. I know you got a messy family, but you got a real family too. Even though your wife likes watching Coronation Street, which I still don't understand. I'm on my phone. Get off your phone. Give my best to the wife and the kid, and spend some happy time. So you got link. If you put somebody give an exclamation mark Eliot AI in chat, you can get to the asset store, and then you just look in his description. He's got a link to the manual, tutorials, the forum, his demo projects, example projects not clickable, and source code included. So they are in what we've played about with today. Sonia says he likes it.
Thank you, Senio.
Fresh meat, you're too fast. That's what his wife says to him. Wow. Wow. Family channel destroyed. I'm allowed to say that. He's mean to me. Fresh meat's mean to me. Always picks on me, bullies me. I'm allowed to give back. I'm giving back. You should read what he writes about me in Irish John's Discord. Right? He doesn't write it in our Discord, but you pop over to Irish John's Discord. It's full of bullying and pictures. Gildar says it looks very easy to extend. One of the most important things. Yeah, exactly, it is one of the most important things, Gildar. And can make it easy for us to change the condition groups, to add more and customize condition groups. Give me that interface to make it easier to make new. You know, it's fun and great that we can go into the code, but make that WYSIWYG that we could do it in here. That'd be even easier. But other than that,
about it.
Also, like we could with the skills, they could do. Here are the skills. Where was the? Here it is. You could change this to actually be looking up the scriptable object, so there isn't a chance that somebody does a typo. I think I do. And there you go. Please don't feel free to call BS on the messy coder. Love you, Freshie. Mate, it took you did this while you was at uni. It's your first asset on the asset store. I think you've got a winner on your hand. The AI strings are evil. They are evil, Gilda. The AI marketplace is a very heavily inundated, competitive, busy marketplace on the Unity Asset Store. 218 results. So to be able to find a niche to get in there and compete against 218 assets is impressive. Well done. It's competitively priced, you would say, compare it to other ones. We pretty much saw. I've got this one as well, Tactical Shooter AI, which I need to have a play about with. We've got Crux, which is a spawner, but we've got the Emerald AI. Emerald AI, it's become more complex, but it does have limits, like we've seen. It's not working with the Malbas and controllers. Can you make something like that shoot on an enemy at low health, he goes away, maybe finds some friends, and they come back to the player to kill? Yeah, you could. If we go back to see a freshie buddy. So if we look back at here, you can see that he's got health full, health low. So his health goes low. So that's health low, yes. Run around, cry. Instead of that, run away. And then, like we had in the where is it finished? Heal. Which one was I in? Behavior heal. Heal, blah blah blah. Where is the
Skeleton heal.
Skeleton heal. I'm dragging in the skill rather than the thing. So, here you see these ones which were target in far range, target mid range, target close. So, see a friend. You'd say, okay, can I see a friend? Yes. Is he in close range? No. Then is he in far range? Yes. So you would use like these kind of things to say, go to your friend. If you're close to him, then you have to then affect the other AI. So what would you do that with, Dan? Would that be a skill? If I wanted now.
Yeah, that would be a skill.
Yeah.
For example, you could define a skill as setting the status of all the like friendly agents in the radius to hurt something. Right? You can make some noises for the skill.
Okay.
And then make that agents just run to that place.
So you would have the skill, and the skill would say follow agent who had the skill action. So this guy who sees the friend runs up to them, does his skill, follow me. The other NPCs follow him. His X action is go back to the target, which is the person who shot him, the last location of where he got shot. Relatively straightforward though. Is about right?
How does he follow back?
So that's the skill. That's the skill you do. That is saying the skill is follow me, and that follow me skill sets the other NPCs, his friends, to follow him.
You could set the status of the agents to something different, right? And then based on that status, they could follow their friend. You know, he could run up to his friends, cry, shout something, change their status, and that status would make them follow the one who cried.
So you got a status that says
and then,
follow.
Yeah, you could add follow. You could use one of the status that's already there.
Where's the statuses stored? Your statuses are they enums?
If you go to general settings class, you'll probably have a clue. It's in the agent components folder.
Which one are we looking at?
Settings. Scroll down. I think scroll up maybe a bit. Or...
It's somewhere, that's for sure.
Is somewhere. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, if you go to standard general condition interface, you'll find the answer because it checks for the status.
Agents.
Oh, right. It's just in the agent class. Yeah, exactly. Agent status is the enum. And then you add entries, and then you add some Boolean methods to check for the status, and here you go.
This is the most green I've seen in an asset in a long time. Man, look at all this green. I need to play with this. I need to play with this so much more. Just random, just clicking on stuff now. Just want to see. I just want to play. We need to stop sticking out to win in chat. Behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Stop being naughty. If you want to win something, if everyone in chat wants to win something and you're not already a follower, checking if Fresh is still here, don't forget to click follow. Because on the 26th of January, we've got the anniversary stream. Now, I'm not telling you what assets are going to be and what games are going to be available to win in the anniversary stream. But so far, we've got $5,000 worth of prizes to give away. $5,000, including a big bunch from the Humble Bundle. Now, believe it or not, the Humble Bundle doesn't actually make up the bulk of what we're giving away, but the Humble Bundle, a lot of people in chat who are here today and people in Discord who aren't here today have been very generous giving gifts, their vouchers to give us to give away as prizes. They've also, people like Sanyo, who's given a ridiculous number of games to give away. And like on the 26th, there's going to be a Sanyo tribute show. I have to say, there's a lot of generous people. I don't want to like single out one person over anyone else. But it's ridiculous the amount that he's been using the robot for. So it actually took me half an hour today to go through them. So the man needs some love. So normally I don't say this because it's embarrassing when people don't do it, but can you please spam some hearts and messy faces in chat for Sanyo as a sign of appreciation for all of the assets and games that he donates to the community. And also a massive, want to spam hearts for everyone else as well. For Sengoku, for Fresh Meat, for DXX, for loads of people. Tim, everyone. There's a list as long as my arm of people who have given us stuff. You've got some people who seem to be, have you swallowed a rabbit's foot or something? You know who you are, Distant Temples. like won 50 prizes in a week. I think some, I might need to ban you from the anniversary stream because I know you're going to win every single thing. Click how to raffle, and then you'll be winning all night long because you seem to. I don't know. Are you half rabbit? I don't know how it works. That came out wrong. You're like, I mean one that you plug in. Do you plug them in anymore? Do they have batteries? I don't know. I'll have to ask somebody else. Messi, with your asset, what will be the retail price and how flexible is it with using your own models? All right. Good question that I want to ask is to Dan. How did you come up with the pricing for Eliot AI?
I looked at the competition, and I made the price twice as little, and then I started gradually increasing it with the increase in usefulness.
Oh.
Because there was some features that I added, so I added to the price. At first, the price was like $25, so that it would be easier for me to get started.
So how long has it been on? Oh, let me go to Eliot AI. I cough all over the place. I cough all over everyone. So it came out originally in October. Now if we sort these by price, I want to sort by. Oh my word, the new asset store sucks so badly. I want to sort by highest price, not lowest price. So how do I change it? Oh my word.
You can go to the last page.
That's a crap way of doing it. Right, so we've got 90 quid now with no way to upgrade it. You having a laugh? What? What? Oh. I'm not upgrading out of principle. 90 quid? What's this one? 120? What on earth is this? Real memory engine. Extreme AI personality engine. Is it going to predict the lottery winners?
Yeah, it looks like Love Hate from Pixel Crushers, but more expensive.
Yeah, but why? There's no videos. Learn more here. Hang on. What? Is this an add-on? Get both real memory and extreme AI. Oh, this is a bundle pack. Oh, okay. Now makes sense. This is a bundle of this one and his other one. Haha. So he's charging 45 quid for this one, but he's charging, pardon me, 90 quid for this. And yours, this is more like, yeah, this is like Love Hate. So yours is competing
it's different.
With, actually a little bit like this one, AI Designer Pro. I remember this bloke. He keeps on deprecating his stuff. I need to do an AI competition of AI kits fighting against each other.
That's a very cool idea.
So what I'm going to do is, I need to find chat. You need to come up with an idea on Discord about what scenario we're going to make. So we'll come up with a scenario, like a basic game premise, something that's simple that I can do. And then we'll say how difficult it is for each kit and how much time it takes to do it. So we'll do a AI face-off, seeing as the AI FPS, the FPS face-off was such a success. we'll do an AI face-off. We've got behavior designer. We've got this one. We've got node canvas. We don't have... I don't understand why he's got all these different things. We've got AI designer. Do we have AI designer? I think we've got AI designer. There you go. There's atavism. That's the MMO thing, Dan. A small RPG dungeon with a group versus a boss. Yes, it is a pricey but very complex and detailed asset. Its weakest link is the AI. So Eliot would be a good link, good integration with it. A small RPG dungeon with a group versus a boss. Group has a healer, hard, and a bard. Interesting. So we could do the AI competition. Could be that an AI has to, with his group, fight the boss. Then you've got a tank, a healer. You've got damage over time person. Okay, cool. Sounds like a plan. Games, that's the same kind of... Well, I had the idea for my asset of how much would I expect people to pay for it. And I was like thinking at the first, I'll stick it in for $5. And then I was like, that was when it was pretty much, it was a nothing asset because it was just for the sake of being on the asset store. Now, I've got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I would sell this for about 25 quid. But I don't know how I'd do it. So I'm not going to be selling it on the asset store first of all. It's going to be available as a gift to people who are donating on the channel. If you're a sub, you'll get it at a cheaper price. So, and then once, I don't know, then we'll stick it if it gets accepted on the asset store. That's a lot of money. See, that's what I was thinking. That's a lot of money. But at the same point, if I do it cheaper, then you've got a lot more people buying it who have no real use of using it properly, and then they will just spam me with questions. This is the problem, isn't it, Dan? If you've got it too cheap,
yeah, that's true.
You've opened your door for a load of people to buy it cheaply. They've got the level of them using it is low, and then they won't really know what to do. They'll spam you with questions and expect the same kind of support as if your asset was 50 quid or 100 quid, but they've just spent a £5 on it.
Of course.
So why not make the entry point higher? You've reduced the number of people who have bought it, but at least you can offer a better service to those who have purchased it. That's my thinking towards it.
And also selling your, I don't know, like a month of your life for $5 is not very respectful to your time.
There's that as well. I was Adam Goodrich from Gaia was like, "What? How much of your time have you spent on it?" So, because I was like, "Yeah, I'll stick it in for a £5." He goes, "But lots of different things happen when you sell something cheap. You're putting your worth low. So you're saying your time and your effort isn't actually worth that much money. But also, you're having an effect on the rest of the asset store. The asset store is an ecosystem. So if you come in and everyone starts sticking their stuff for a £5, then it kind of makes everyone say, well, now we expect the value of these assets to be 5 quid or 10 quid. So then it kind of damages the integrity or the reputation of the assets, because you actually, if it's not what this asset is sold at, they see the value that it's sold at as its worth. If you see something sold for a £5, then you're saying, oh, it's worth a fiver. That's not true. Just because something's sold at a price, it doesn't mean that's what it's worth. There's a lot of things that are sold very cheaply that are worth a lot more. And as we've experienced, there's a lot of things that are sold for a lot of money that aren't really worth that much money. So if that answers your question, games. Yes, Maxim Bugramov's a very good example. He had his stuff priced highly at first, and then suddenly he priced it down low during a sale period. However, I think he forgot, and he's never put his prices back. Because you can get some really good quality assets for a fiver, for 10 quid off him, which is weird.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to hire someone to do that job for you, to do like 1/100th of the job for you.
No.
For that money.
So, to be honest, I would say the robot, my robot basically did the Eliot AI command link as soon as I clicked on the picture of Eliot AI on the stream. Thank you, robot. He did that by himself. That's what you call AI, Dan. He's alive. Think 40, like if I was to give, this isn't a review right now because I haven't had time to sit and play about. So Maxim Bugramov's got soldier FPS shooter kit. That's Maxim Bugramov's. There you go. You can just type in exclamation mark Maxim in chat. Do exclamation mask. Oh bloody hell! I can't even say the words anymore. you know the words I'm trying to say.
Mixing.
Is that it? Or maybe that's not even it. Hang on, let me find it. So, if I was to review this, I have some different like criteria when I review. So one of them is support. Now support is not just how quick it takes you to reply to someone. It's also how often you do updates to your assets and things like that. So I would say that the level of support that you're giving is good because you were quick to respond to me when I started spamming with you. You're updating your packet quite frequently. You're updating your package quite frequently. You're making improvements. You've got more updates coming for integrations and other features, and you've got an active forum where people are asking for things, and you've got you've got that poll out asking people's opinions for what features they want next. So all of that goes in the support bucket for a score, of which you're ranking high on that. The other things like it's the tooltips and the code that you have quotes in there explaining to people all the different features and what they do in your code, which is not common. It's not standard. A lot of people don't do it, which is not. It's not fair. They should be doing it. It's not acceptable, in my opinion, for people to be setting stuff and not putting comments in their code. I do.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not, even me, as I'm writing it, I always feel I haven't written enough comments in my code. And I say that, and in the same point, when I say it, I've written possibly in one script, a third to half the script could be comments. So I'm like, okay, might be a little bit too much comments on that one. But in general, I try to have at least a third would be comments. When I look at yours is pretty much the same kind of thing. It's, if we go back to the visas in the Unity, so guys at home can see it. Look how much green we've got going on. Well, we had that one. For everything you've got here, the summary.
Yeah,
Giving
everything.
explanation. Every single thing. You've got a change log. There's people don't put change logs anymore. So this is, you know, you're young, and I'm thinking this because you're out of uni, so you've still got good habits that you were taught in uni, and you haven't learnt those yet. Tool tips: don't lose this. Don't get sloppy and start to look at other people and accept mediocrity as standard. Don't do it, Dan. Keep yourself at this level, and bring people up to your level. Don't stoop yourself down to theirs. That's going to be my request. So I think
I'll do my best.
45 quid, what is it, $50. I put comments just for myself as well, games, because you come back to it a month later or 2 weeks later or 3 months later, you don't remember what that was there for. So you need to put comments for yourself as much as for anyone else. So how much is this in dollars? Eliot, $50. Honestly, I think $50 is a price that it's a good price for this. It's not the cheapest one out there. It's not the most expensive one out there. You keep on adding extra features onto it as you go. It's going to be a very thorough, well thought out kit. At the moment now, I think we can use it for pretty much anything I could throw my head at. I would like to see if this had your own pathfinding engine in there, but the other part of me says, don't reinvent the wheel if somebody else has got it. But I only would like to see your own one because I'm reluctant to pay $90 to upgrade for something I already paid money for his A-star pathfinding one. So yeah, it's a bit of selfish interest in that one, to be honest. But I'm honest, I'll tell you that.
You know, pathfinding is a hard problem on itself. It requires a lot of time. It would be a different asset because it solves a different problem.
Yeah, we could make a supplementary asset to go alongside, like the other bloke did. He had the one we looked at, that real memory bloke, for 120 quid. His bundle. He's got two different assets. They work together. He bundles them together, or you can buy them separately. I think you could do a nice suite of assets, Dan. To be honest, I think I know you were saying that you were just getting into the asset store as an entry to other things, but I think you've got a career ahead of you in the asset store in itself. To be honest, mate.
Thank you.
Right, let me check Discord for any questions before we go to bed, because coming up to 1 o'clock. We've got another question. How many different behaviors is the asset comprised of? So out of the box, do we get for free? How many behaviors do we get?
Well, out of the box, I haven't counted. It's all in the tutorials.
There's quite a few though.
It's quite easy. It's quite easy to create your own, and I'm trying to negotiate the thing called Unity Help with Unity, so that you can just go to the website and search through all the behaviors that people have been working on and just download it and use it in your project.
I can't wait for that. Yeah, I can't believe they're saying that even if it's for free, even people sharing behaviors for free isn't allowed, and that they have to review it and make a case, accept it as a case. That's just insane. Good luck with that. I hope they approve
Thank you.
And Sanya was saying that kind of thing would be fantastic for the community, to have a place where people can come and share. And if they say no to you, that you can't do it, I'll just do it myself, and I'll bung you a couple of quid if I start making any money off of it. It's the future, mate. It's monetization. We can use bitcoins to monetize it. Barak says, I've been one of these dumb people who have hassled Daniel with stupid questions. He's been amazing and very patient. So how long have you had Eliot AI for, Barak? Have you made anything amazing with it yet?
Me myself.
No, Barak is he's saying that
Oh.
he's been spamming you with questions.
Oh.
So I want to see what kind of fun stuff Barak's made. When it came out, you were one of the first people who purchased it. And sadly, no, you haven't made anything fun yet. Barak, pull your finger out, mate. We'll have to do it together on the Discord, everyone. We'll have to do it part of the face-off, the AI face-off. I tried it as an alternative to Emerald AI. Thing is, Emerald AI, we've had him on the stream, is a good bloke, but everyone plays with Emerald AI but wants to get a little bit more out of it. The problem with him is that he's got so many assets now that it takes him a long time to reply. So this is one of the good things about Dan with Eliot AI, is that, like Barak is saying, he's very quick with responding, helpful. So when you are stuck, you've got someone who's there to help you. I'm not saying that the developer, Black Horizon Studios, is not responsive. He is. It just takes him longer to reply to you because of the amount of assets and other projects that he's got going on. It's not. I'm not having a dig. I'm just telling you a fact. I've had times where I've waited a month for him to reply to me, and then he sends me like 3 emails, one after the other, really apologetic. That it took him a while, but that's that's the reality of it. But then you've got other people like Realistic FPS Prefab that I'm waiting now 10 months for a reply. And it's not like I've emailed him once. I've emailed him repeatedly, contacted him on the forums, and at this point I've given up. And that's not acceptable for me. And this is why my FPS face-off is so difficult, because even though his asset performs better than the other ones, and it's easier to use than the other ones, he doesn't deserve to win. Which is a shame. Emerald AI is about a closed box, totally my experience. That's why I was looking for alternatives. And this, I mean, Eliot AI, by us playing with it together now on stream, everyone in chat, you've got my natural reaction. I haven't played about with this before. I literally just loaded it up before the stream to set up the project, and that was it. You sent me a private message. What, on Discord? What did you send me, Games? I ended up making my own polytomato. Well, that looks lovely, Games. Well done, Games. Good boy. That was really nice. Yeah. I would say that, to be honest, I'm really excited about playing with your thing, Dan.
Thank you.
And thank you, Sanyo, for linking me to Eliot AI. Thank you, Dan, for coming on. Hopefully we're going to have you back on again. You're welcome, bud. Are you going to come back? Is this the first of many times that you'll be on the stream?
Maybe.
Look forward to it. When you
I don't see why not.
When you get the hub,
Yeah.
when the hub's live, come back on. Let's have a play. Get some community guys submitting. We could do a competition to make behaviors and submit them to your hub.
Sounds fun. Sounds good.
All right, everyone in chat, thank you for all of the questions. Let's have a look. Did I miss any? And I've got all overview. But thank you, everyone, for all of your wonderful questions, making use of the chat room, the Discord questions section. I do appreciate you actually using what we've made. Dan, I will catch you on Discord another time. I will play about with your thingy and see just how much I can do, just how big I can get it. It was fantastic. And everyone, say goodbye to the man, the 21-year-old legend that is Daniel Shevchuk.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Catch you later, buddy. Bye, mate.
Bye.
He is so young. He is so young. How is he so young yet? Oh, how is he so young? And he's done all this. These kids today, 12 years old, and his teacher at school was teaching him Unity. when he was 12. When he was 12, his teacher was teaching him Unity. Are you insane? Well, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this live dev interview. There's much more where this came from. Don't forget, if you like these videos, you want to see more, click on that big red juicy subscribe button down below. Tell all of your friends and neighbours. And I'll see you over on allthews.twitch.tv/themessycoder Fridays and Saturdays. We've also got a Discord. There's a link down in the description, right down below. And if you do like it, click it. Until next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button. And right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.